Hello students, welcome again to Avision SSC Bank exams. Today I'm back with the 12th part of our practice session as we are inching towards finishing all the practice sessions for English for your SSC exams. So this is our 12th part. Almost we have finished. Only few are left to get you solved and get your doubts cleared, right? So if this is high time you watch all the videos that have been made previously on various topics and come back with your doubts whatever are there and listen to these practice sessions after that, so that you can understand well how to tackle your English questions in SSC exams. Because I have repeatedly told and I'm repeating it again that learning grammar to appear for your exam and actually solving the questions both are totally different things. Because when you study all together, right? But when you write in your exams, when you go in the hall and sit with the paper, get your questions and try to solve them, it seems weird because all are mixed up all together. They are mixed, and sometimes people make mistakes even in the topics they know already. They make silly mistakes. Okay, so this is the purpose of our practice sessions, right? To collect all the questions, solve them, and I discuss all the options that as to which is the correct answer, why that is the correct answer, how is it becoming your correct answer, and how to deal with your similar questions in the exams, right? So without much delay, let's start off with our practice session slides. Okay, so okay, so we are starting with an error detection question over here, and that is, you have to correct the mistake whatever it is there in the given question. So your question is, a hole is in my pocket. Okay, so this obviously seems weird straight away because it can't be a sentence like that, a hole is in my pocket. You don't say like that. So when we start a proper sentence, we say there is a hole in my pocket, right? There is a hole in my pocket. A hole is in my pocket is not grammatically correct. Or if this can be said, a hole is there in my pocket, but the correct written form will always be there is a hole in my pocket. Okay, so this is your answer. Number 2 is your an antonym. Okay, an antonym means an opposite meaning word. Our question is crucial. The word is crucial. And what is the meaning of crucial? That we have to understand. Crucial is something which is very, very important. Okay, means extremely important, you can say. A crucial stage of life, a crucial moment in the game, a crucial decision, a very important decision. So the exact opposite meaning word has to be chosen as your answer. Let us explore our options. The first one is stable. Okay, stable is not related to crucial, right? Stable means something which is very steady. Number 2 is essential. Essential is a synonym of crucial, and don't get confused because synonym means similar meaning words, antonym means anti. Anti means against, opposite, right? Acha. Urgent means what? Urgent is not related to crucial. Urgent means that has to be done right now, something which has urgency, emergency, it can be said. But number 4 is your answer because it is trivial. Trivial means what? Very unimportant, very minor. Means no importance. No importance. Very small issue is a trivial matter. We say that he gets angry on trivial matters, or don't make issues on trivial things. So these are the usual examples, right? So trivial means that is not at all important, very, very minor. Okay, that lacks any seriousness or importance. So the opposite of crucial is trivial. Number 3 is a misspelled word. So when you study vocabs, make sure you also study spellings properly, because spellings are very important and you get questions on spellings. So you have to understand which is the wrong one. The wrong one is okay, sense is not your answer. Sense, the entire is correct. Swallow is also not your answer. Survey is not your answer, but stretch is your answer, because you get a T here. STRETCH is the correct spelling of stretch, because T is silent, and this is how you have to figure out your answer. This is the correct answer because the spelling of stretch is wrong. The fourth one is again an error detection question. Our sentence is, I will accept the responsibility while a time comes. Okay, so this is a question regarding conjunction. Okay, or yeah, conjunction. So when you study conjunctions, you have to see that correct words are used to join two sentences. Okay, so conditional there are various kinds of sentences, right? Conditional sentences that uses but, when, like this. Dependent, when the second clause, when this dependent clause will actually depend on the main clause. So it depends, a time comes, this portion depends on I will accept the responsibility, right? So this is our main clause, and a time comes is the dependent clause. So a correct conjunction has to be supplied. And what are our options? We have to see. Our first option is when the time comes. Number 2 is whenever a time comes. Number 3 is no improvement, and until a time comes. I will accept the responsibility when the time comes is our simple correct answer, because this properly goes with the sentence that I will accept the responsibility when the time comes. So this is it. But yeah, there one small thing I have to say, that many people can ask that, okay, until a time comes will also seem correct, but remember, until is used is mostly used in negative sentences. Like if it has no, means I will not accept the responsibility until the time comes, right? So till that point, so when there is a use of no, there is automatically a different sense. Okay, that is why. But here in this kind of sentence, this is our correct answer, when the time comes. Okay, the next slide we have come, again an error detection. So it says, I want you to complete this work by 2 days. Yes, so this is a preposition question, right? Preposition means what? Where the position is denoted of the noun. So by 2 days is a wrong preposition over here, and this is the grammar portion where your error lies. This is an error detection question. Okay, so that previously was a sentence correction, right? Okay, so by 2 days is the portion where your mistake is. I want you to complete this work is correct, but by 2 days is wrong, because it will be within 2 days. Means within a time of 2 days, the task needs to be completed. Okay. Number 3 says, okay, this is a voice question, and you have to change it in the passive form. So the sentence says, Razia Sultana ruled over the northern part of India. Okay, straight and simple sentence. I've repeated many times how to solve your voice questions. For that, you have to first select your subject of the sentence. Pardon. The subject of the sentence is what, about whom the sentence is. So here our Razia Sultana is the subject, simple, because the sentence is about her, and India is our object, right? India is our object. But in the passive form, we will swap the positions of object and subject. Okay, that means object of active will become the subject of our passive sentence. That means India will be the northern part of India, more precisely, it will be the subject of our passive sentence. So let's explore the options. Which one is correct. The northern part of India is ruled by Razia Sultan. The northern part of India was ruled by Razia Sultana. The northern part of India had been ruled, was being ruled. Okay. So let me say that we can cut off had been ruled and was being ruled straight away because we don't have a perfect tense in the active form and we don't have a continuous tense also in our active form, so we don't need them. Okay, we can't introduce a new tense in our passive form. So the tie is between northern part of India is ruled or was ruled, so it will be was ruled. Why? Because this is a past event. Simple, because this is a past event. Ruled over, right? Look at here, Razia Sultana ruled over, so it is already implied that this is a simple past tense sentence, right? A simple past, it is implied. When we did tenses, if those who haven't have doubts in the voice portion or tense portion perfectly, if you go back, scroll down the channel and watch the video on past tense, I've said that there are occasions when past tense sentences, the tense is just implied. And what does implied means? Implied means indicated. जस्ट इशारा किया जाता है कि वो पास्ट का एक इवेंट है. मीन्स इट्स नॉट सेड, द टाइम इज नॉट एग्जैक्टली mentioned in your sentence, but you can understand that yeah, this is a past thing. So straight away we will select was ruled and it won't be is ruled. Okay, number 3, it's again a voice question, but this time you have to select your active form. Okay, and selecting an active form is a bit different because, and you know what, especially in your exams, interrogative sentences, that means question sentences, are preferred. So that can be for any active or passive voice. Mostly they are preferred because there is no simple formula of changing the voice. That has to be read out properly in your mind and understood. What meaning is the meaning proper? So our sentence goes as, was your bag left in the bus? Okay, so this is a question. Was your bag left in the bus? So now here, what is our subject? That is, your bag is our subject. Left in the bus. Now the thing is, something which is not mentioned is you. You is our object, right? Who is you? You is our object, but that is hidden. And this is where you have to pay your attention, that often objects are not properly written in the sentence or declared in the sentence. That you means obviously someone has left their bag, right? So was your bag left in the bus? It automatically implies or indicates that you have left the bag in the bus, because the bag is not a ghost key. It will leave itself on its own. It's not a living being. So someone will leave the bag in the bus, right? So was your bag left in the bus? Here our subject is your bag, but who is the object? It's you, because you are the one who have left your bag. So that won't be written properly in your sentence. That you have to understand and realize that okay, here object is not declared. So accordingly you will be the subject of our active sentence. Okay, so it will be did you, did you, some, and because, and why did? Because we have to use the do verb, because this is an action. Okay, this is an action, and so do has to be used. So our first option goes as, did you left your bag in the bus? Okay, but that is not grammatically correct. That can't be, because left is the past tense of leave, and we don't have here. We can't use left over here because this is a V3. Okay, so did you leave your bag in the bus? This is our correct answer, because we have to use leave in the present tense, and we have did also, we have you is the subject over here and your bag is the object. Bus is the indirect object that we don't have to keep in mind. But what is most important in these kind of sentences is the implied object, that is you won't be mentioned in your sentence. And see, everything can't be memorized also, so you have to realize that yeah, something is the object. And who is the object in the passive sentence? You, because you are the one who is leaving the bag. So did you leave your bag in the bus is our answer. Number 4 is again error correction, error detection. Actually, there was enough evidence to convict him on selling of fake medicines. Okay, so we have to find out where is the error. To convict him is correct. There is there was enough evidence is our number 4 option. That is also correct. To convict him is also correct. Fake medicines is also correct. So what is wrong is this on selling off, right? There was enough evidence to convict him on the sale of fake medicines, or to convict him for selling fake medicines. This entire portion is wrong. We can't use this. There was enough evidence to convict him for selling fake medicines. Okay. If it changes itself into a sentence correction where you have to also correct the wrong portion, your answer will be for selling. On there was enough evidence to convict him for selling fake medicines. So this is our last slide, and here we start with a modal question. Okay, so it is a verb question, modal question. I hope verbs have been revised by you, because this is one chapter which you can never escape in your life. Okay, if you have to learn English, you have to know verbs. And also because modals are a very hot favorite in exams, in be it any exams, state exams, bank exams, SSC exams. Modals are extremely important. So this is a question and a request also. So this is a request where the person is asking, dash you mind lending me your book for a day? So this is a polite permission, you can say. Permission, formal permission. But need, so our options goes as would, and that will be our answer. But I'll tell you why the others are not your answer. Number 2 is need. Need can't be applicable in these sentences. Need you mind, because it simply doesn't convey the meaning. Number 3 is may you mind, but no, may is used for any action that you have to do, right? May will be used for sentences like, may I go to the washroom? Okay, so this is a sentence where you are the one who is acting, right? You have to do, you are the doer of the action. But here you're not the doer, you are just asking someone that, do you mind lending me your book for a day? You are asking that, would this be their response? So here you're not doing anything, so may also is not your answer. Need also is not your answer. Could you mind, but no, could is, so the meaning gets changed and it's not your proper thing. So would is your correct answer, because it just asks, it's a formal question asked. Number 2 is error correction, right? So the sentence goes as, there was an argument about what if we about if we shall move to another city. So it gets confused, right? There was an argument about if we shall move. No, we can't write like this. Okay, so so what will be the correction? You have 4 options, let's explore them. About if we should move. Okay, There was an argument about if we should move to another city. No, actually, the thing is, it is not entirely wrong if the context would have been something else, if the construction was something else. There was an argument about if we should, no, but it is not grammatically correct. It could be that we can't decide if we should move we can't decide if we should move to another city. This is a proper sentence, but this is not a proper sentence where you say there was an argument about if we should. About and if cannot be used together, okay? We are not sure. No, but in some sentences it can be like, I'm not sure, we are not sure. Yeah, that could be. We are not sure if we should move to another city. So about and if we can't use together. On if also, no, it's a big no. About if, on if are not proper things to use together. But our third one says about whether we should move, and that is our correct answer because this is a condition, right? About whether we should move or not. So yeah, this is our proper answer. Number 3 is, okay, so number 3 is nothing, just a repetition of number 1. Number 4 is important. Number 4 is a one word substitution, okay? So our one word substitution says an imaginary ideal society. So they need one word to describe this entire thing. And let's explore our options. Our first one is flawless. You know, flawless means something very different. Flawless is without any imperfections, without any fault. So that is not that won't be applied to this particular context. Flawless is used in context for human beings. Achha, ultimate is not also your answer because no, this is not proper. Utopia is your correct answer because utopia is the actual name for this kind of idea, that it's an imaginary and it's an ideal society where there is no wrong, all are perfect. So utopia, the entire word, the word itself, utopia, it means that something which is ideal because it's imaginary, okay? Yeah, so this is our answer. Number 4, model, is also not our answer. Model is an example at most, okay? Like this, we come to the end of our practice session for today. Next day we will bring some more to practice and tell you that how to go about your questions and do the same thing again in our next video. So till that time, you can practice, you can listen to these sessions, you can share it with your friends, whoever are listening to all this or preparing for your exams. It can be helpful for them as well, right? So thank you.